Hello and welcome back to my channel. No quickies, no nothing. Candice Owens is trash. We're just gonna jump right into it. Candice Owens is trash. We are about to watch a clip from her where she goes after Harry Styles for wearing a dress, saying that no man in the East would wear a dress, which is simply not true. And we're gonna get into cultural references, how things change, colors, and what we consider masculine today, 100 years from now, probably won't be considered as masculine. Because throughout history, culture defines masculinity, not a dress or makeup or heels. Culture. And culture changes. Our culture is currently changing. But let's watch her clip and then we'll jump into the cultural aspects of dresses, makeup, and everything, and how Candice Owens is just full of self-righteous crap. All right, let's do this.
We have a lot going on in America right now, and I feel like the one thing we really didn't need is this. Do you think anywhere in Russia or China or anywhere in the East, men are wearing dresses and heels? Just a serious question. If you don't understand that all of this is just a part of a bigger plan to take down the West, I can't help you. Virtually everything that comes out of Hollywood is about destroying values and weakening our society. So whether that's baby mama culture, women taking their clothes off, feminism, right? I don't need a man, all of the stuff that you're seeing, and now men in dresses in Vogue. If you don't realize by now that Hollywood is satanic and you should not be idolizing those people, I can't help you. By the way, for those of you who don't know who or what that was, that is Harry Styles in this month's Vogue issue. So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Does your brain hurt? Because my brain hurts from watching that. First off, Candice Owens is a con artist. Let's just start off with that. Candice Owens is a con artist who makes most of her money and clout by trying to go after the left. She tried to dox people on the right when she was in the left, and we called her out for it and told her, no, that's not what we do. So she switched because she felt like she got shunned by the left. She switched. She's a con artist that's just looking for the easiest way to make clout. And she found it. She found the easiest way to get clout and money is to do what she just did here. It's just an easy way. Going after the left and trying to say that the left is trying to destroy America is her clout. It would be, if I wanted clout, I would easily just go with the conspiracy theory side and I'd make more money and have more followers because it's easier than having to do research and actually look up facts. But that's not the point. So that's the first thing about Candice Owens. Second, she is sitting there saying men cannot be masculine in dresses. Tell me why men can't be masculine in dresses. Men all around the world for centuries have been wearing what Candice Owens would consider a dress and high heels. France wore what would be considered makeup and wigs 100 years ago. And high heels 100 years ago. What you would consider feminine was the height of style and masculinity for men in France 100 years ago. Same thing with England. 100 years ago, high heels were normal on men here. Pilgrims, their heels were their high heels. They had high heels. That was the standard of dress for men. So were poofy pants that kind of resembled frocks and dresses were popular from the men that settled this country. In the Middle East and Saudi Arabia, what men wear today, Candice Owens would consider a dress. Last time I checked, they like to fit in their stereotypical male gender roles. So that doesn't fit with her either. But also human sexuality, the way humans dress, it's all ever expanding. And it is always, how do I put this? Ever changing and vast. And our interpretation of how the brain works and how we see ourselves is forever changing. There are people out there who are non-binary they don't consider themselves really feminine or masculine. They're somewhere in the middle, and that is perfectly acceptable. It's also perfectly acceptable to switch between wearing a dress as a man and then going and doing like my husband does and jeans and a t-shirt. It's cultural. It's cultural, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Whatever makes you comfortable is perfectly fine. Again, and I cannot state this heavily enough, makeup, high heels, dresses are all cultural. Even what we consider in this country masculine and manly may not be considered masculine and manly in other countries. Let's take an example. Malta. My husband went to Malta and thought it was very strange when he was in Malta that men were holding hands. They're friends and they hold hands. Their sexual partner, not their sexual partner. They hold hands. We would consider that extremely feminine in this country, and it's just normal in Malta. What we consider masculinity in this country, a lot of other countries look at us and go, that's just toxic. Like, she's literally pushing toxic gender stereotypes that won't even exist in 100 years. Nowhere in the Bible, nowhere in society does it say men have to wear pants and women have to wear dresses. Because again, when the Bible was written, which is what most of you were probably going off of, men wore traditional, what you would see in traditional Middle Eastern dress today, which would be men in dresses. So, there's that. So I guess what I'm saying is Candice Owens is completely out of line. She's completely ignoring the historical and cultural context of men in dresses, which has been around for as long as human beings have been around. I mean, hell, still in Scotland, men wear skirts, so there's that. This has devolved into a complete total rant, and I'm okay with that, because it just annoys the living crap out of me that you just, according to Candice Owens, to have a functioning and total society, you have to fit in either the stereotypical man or the stereotypical female roles, and if you branch out any way, shape, or form, you are single-handedly responsible for the downfall of Western society, which is total crap. Total crap. Because I do not see Saudi Arabia or Russia or any other country that still typically has men wear dresses. They're not falling apart. So, yeah. Candice Owens needs to find someone else to blame. So there's my little TED Talk. There's my little rant. It annoyed me. Candice Owens is completely wrong. Men can absolutely 100% wear dresses. And it doesn't make them less masculine. Masculinity is defined by culture. It will change in the next 100 years. What was considered masculine today will not be the same 100 years from now. That's just fact. Maybe, just maybe, Candice Owens should open a freaking history book. Alright guys, I will see y'all later.